In this video, I'd like to talk about the math question of the day for Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. And with this problem, we have a linear equation with unknown coefficients, and we need to solve for x. And questions like these are typically seen in Algebra 1 classes. So at this point, go ahead and pause the video, see if you can work through this on your own. And when you're ready, unpause the video and we can go through this together. Now, assuming that you've attempted the problem, let's start working through it. And the variable we need to solve for is x, right here in these three terms, but we also have other letters. It's just that r and w, those are unknown. They could be a fixed constant, they could be a variable. So it makes the equation in solving for a particular variable a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more abstract. But let's start by just rewriting this. We have 19x plus rx. This is equal to minus 37x plus w. And when solving for a particular variable, one of the first steps we can take is to move all of the variables to one side of the equation. And on the right-hand side, we have this minus 37x. And on the left-hand side, both of these terms have x in it. So it would be easiest to just move this minus 37x to the other side. And of course, we can do that by just adding 37x on each side so that it cancels out on the right, and we get 19x plus rx plus 37x is equal to w. And we want to combine all of these terms somehow, since they each have x in it, but we don't know what r is. We could add 19 and 37 for starters. We have rx plus 56x is equal to w. But combining these two terms is a little bit more difficult since we don't know what r is. We don't know what this coefficient is. It's unknown. So our only option here is to factor x out from each of these terms. If we pull it out from each, or effectively divide each of these terms by x, we can have x on the outside, and then parentheses, we'd have r for that term plus 56 for this term, and this is all equal to w. And of course you can check this by just redistributing and showing that you get back what you started with. And here we have x multiplied by this expression here, which is ultimately just the coefficient on x. And to get x by itself, we can just divide each side of the equation by this expression, r plus 56. So on the left-hand side, the r plus 56 in the numerator and denominator, those will cancel so that we just get x, since something divided by itself is always 1. So we get that x is w over r plus 56. And this right here will be our final answer.